Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Get in Football. Well, it's been quite a while since our last video had been done. Lots of college stuff, and because of that, we could not, contribute to the channel. But we are back now, and hopefully, we're gonna be more consistent this time around and regularly put up videos. Lots of football going on and more.
Yeah, a lot of football. The good thing about this, during these times is that our favorite sport is back. We get to watch these brilliant teams playing, and our favorite team, Manchester United, making top four. In a very comfortable position right now, and we'll talk about it more depth.
Yeah.
But first things first, tonight's game, Manchester United versus Granada FC. Your thoughts, Ataru?
Well, first and foremost, this is the draw. We are facing Granada. We have a 2-0 advantage in the first leg. We have scored two goals against them away. Then also Arsenal have had a 1-all draw against Slavia Praha. Slavia Praha,
Oh, that last minute header was so good.
yeah,
All my Arsenal fans, I feel bad for them.
Slavia Praha. Literally, they have got an away goal, so they have an
So
advantage.
it's very important. So
Yeah,
Arsenal have to score this
have to
game.
score. Yeah, if it ends
Yes,
0-0, Slavia Prague go through. Even Roma
exactly.
beat Ajax away from home, which was again a big result. And
Yeah,
Villarreal have beaten Dinamo Zagreb, who knocked out Dinosaur FC with Son and Kane.
which is Tottenham Hotspur, if
Yeah,
I'm not wrong, because
yeah,
of the tactics.
yeah. So that's what the overall scenario is.
So,
And the winner of United versus Granada faces the winner of Ajax versus Roma, which will be a very hotly
which is
contested
the toughest,
semi-final.
yes.
The tougher side, as usual,
That,
expected. United always get the tougher side.
yeah, what is with United and the draws? They always end up getting tough.
Yeah,
Beat Champions League group stages, then comes what was
Carabao
it? AC
Cup,
Milan.
FA Cup, even yeah,
Yeah,
AC
Carabao
Milan,
Cup. Yeah,
Sociedad.
my God, it's always tough for Manchester
Yeah,
United. But that can never be a reason for us to get out of any
yeah,
competition, to be honest.
no doubt about that. If we have to win the competition, eventually we have to beat Ajax or Roma. So we are facing them in semi-finals, no excuses. Before that, we have to get the
Yes.
job done against Granada. Anmol, what do you think? What should the lineups be today? Because
Uh,
it's a very interesting
lineup.
game.
Yeah, well, since the birth of De Gea's, first baby, I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is kind of trusting Dean Henderson more in the Premier League, giving him a more more responsibilities on his shoulders than what De Gea is getting at the moment. So
Yeah,
I think David De Gea will start this UEL. This match, this fixture today,
yeah,
because first we have a easy 2-0 lead,
yeah,
and De Gea is pretty safe between the sticks.
yeah.
So De Gea starts, and then Maguire, as we know, is out because he's got yellow
Suspended.
cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maguire, Luke
So it's
Shaw,
gonna
and
be
Scott McTominay, three of them.
yes. So right back Aaron Wan-Bissaka, because we don't have any other right back
Yeah,
at the club at
it's
the moment.
true.
Then Victor Lindelof will should have
Axel.
partnered with Eric Bailly, but
Yeah,
if you've seen the press conference, only told
yeah,
that Bailly has just come back to Manchester, so he won't be included in
yeah.
the squad.
I think Axel.
So it will be Axel Tuanzebe, and then left side. Thankfully, this year we have a cover for Luke Shaw, and that is Alex Telles,
Yeah,
who is not so bad. Wouldn't mind him starting.
yeah,
And then again, it's going to be a 4-2-3-1. Then the holding two would be I would have chosen Scott McTominay, but he's unavailable for the
yeah.
game. So it's going to be Fred, and I hope
Matic.
it's Donny Van de Beek.
Okay.
I really hope it's Van de Beek because
I
we have a 2-0 lead, and there's,
Yeah.
come
Nothing
on,
to
it's
do.
Granada FC. No disrespectful to them, but
Yeah,
give it an attacking thought. That's what I want him to do. But like I just said, he'll go with Fred and Matic. And
yeah,
then on the left side, Rashford. On the right side, Greenwood. Up front, Cavani. Number 10 is always fixed for the man, the legend himself, Bruno Fernandes. And
um,
hopefully United will not bottle this. I mean, I really
yeah.
don't
I will
understand
stop watching football.
how they can bottle this lead. I
Yeah,
mean, Athira just made a joke about Tottenham Hotspur literally 2 minutes ago.
yeah.
And if we bottle
Karma.
this, the karma, oh my god. But yeah, hopefully we don't bottle this because Granada will have to play on the front foot because they have
Yeah,
to win.
they will need
And
spaces
second
at the
thing,
back.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's best best results come when teams attack him and he
Yeah.
plays the counter
Counter.
attack.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh wait, I guess instead of Cavani, there'll be Mason Greenwood as number 9 and Daniel James on the right wing.
Could be because
I just got the thought about
Greenwood
counter
started off the
attacking.
bench against Tottenham, and
Yes,
Dan James
and
didn't play
Cavani
against Tottenham.
cannot play.
Yeah.
Is not fit to play week in week out, right?
And I
So
think
yeah.
it's very important to have Cavani ready for the Burnley game because that's going to be a very physical
Oh
game,
yeah,
and
very.
we need Cavani. I think today we really should start Matic and Donny van de Beek as the two, according to me, because both haven't had game time. We need our players fit for the Premier League as well. It's pretty much sealed the second spot, but we still have, this game is pretty much in the bag, I feel. So I think the Premier League fixture deserves some more respect, and maybe play one of Pogba or Fernandes. Don't play both of them. Don't leave both of them out
Yeah,
just in case.
I think he'll rest Pogba for sure.
Yeah, probably that, and I think front three is pretty much the same. What do you predict? Uh,
I think. Mhm. Go on, go on.
I don't know. I think it'll be a KG game. I think we'll nick it 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah,
Yeah. Last time also the game was just like that.
yeah.
Very bad defense from Granada, which left Victor Lindelof
Basically,
give that amazing through ball to Rashford, who finished it
yeah,
very very beautifully. And in the last one, we somehow got a penalty, so
yeah,
that's why it was a 2-0.
yeah.
But yeah, like you said, I think it'll be a 1-0 to Manchester United, or
Okay,
even a 0-0.
okay. And what do you expect about even the Arsenal fixture? It's very tense.
Yeah,
Even
I'm more into the Arsenal fixture than United because not gonna not gonna sound overconfident, but I think we will go through.
fam, if we don't,
Ars-
if we don't,
then I think it's my time to say goodbye to the internet. So yeah, I mean I'll go back to my cave. I'm not even kidding.
yeah,
So yeah, I mean because I've never seen Arteta go play a very attacking football, even though he's been under Pep for like what 2 3 years
yeah,
as an assistant coach or something. I would really like him to see that, and
yeah,
yeah, I think Arsenal Slavia Prague would be a very good and competitive game. And even knowing that Slavia Prague, just like uh, Manchester United, they like to play on the counter attack.
yeah. True, true. But and there are rumors Kieran Tierney is out, which is a big loss.
Yes, she's out for 6 weeks, I believe.
Yeah, about 6 weeks, and Auba is also there's a doubt about Aubameyang starting. I mean, is what
Why
I
was that?
I don't know, some issue, some injury. I think so. It's
Mhm.
poised. We don't know. I think Roma will go through in the other leg and Villarreal in the other one. So we'll probably be facing the winner of Ajax and Roma, considering we qualify. Hopefully we do it. And Premier League's pretty much
Quick
second.
question. Quick question. You want Roma? You want to face Roma or Ajax?
Fam, as long as we don't get knocked out, I'm fine facing it. It's a tough
Because
one, man. I think Roma will be more
that is the
like
main.
Milan, AC Milan kind of vibes. If we face AS Roma, they'll sit back compact. They won't give you many chances. You'll have to break the low block down. Whereas Ajax will give you more
Mhm.
space to work with. But the one
Yeah,
thing is
because
that
they're a naturally attacking team.
the thing is our center backs. I think
Hmm.
there'll be that's the weakest area I think of our current team, and I think they'll be way more suited to play Roma, who will just have one target man up front, not much pace,
Hmm.
and they can deal with him. We can play a high line against AS Roma. Against Ajax, the likes of Tadic can cause big problems because they are pacey. Neres, David Neres, Tadic, these are good players. Ajax is a good team. I mean, at the end of the day, uh, even the managers,
They did lose. They did
yeah,
lose a quite amount of key players like Van de Beek, Matthijs de Ligt, and
Frankie De Jong,
Frankie De Jong. But end of the day, Ajax are Ajax. They play a very good
yeah,
football, and
I
and
mean,
I just love the manager, to be honest. He's a
yeah.
very good manager.
Personally, I would take Roma, but it's fine. First thing we have to get done with Granada. If we lose today, okay.
I cannot see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming to the interview and smiling.
Yeah, I
I just
can't.
I
I'm
cannot.
done.
I can't
I'm
see
done,
that.
fam. I'm done. Okay.
And
Pretty
the
much.
last match,
Sorry, my bad. Villarreal.
yeah, Villarreal.
I think
They're
Villarreal.
winning 1-0, is
Yeah,
it?
I think Villarreal are good.
Okay, and I
Good
mean, if
Emery.
Arsenal win against Slavia Prague and Villarreal
Yeah,
win
it's
against
the manage.
Dynamo,
It's the
then
game.
Unai Emery returns to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Emirates.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
Arsenal is such a funny club. They were finishing Champions League spot, like the fourth spot. And they
Wenger.
told sack Arsene Wenger, let's
Yeah.
get rid of him. And then they got rid of him, got Unai Emery, who got them 2 years into Europa League consistently. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, he's bad, get him off. And now they end up with Arteta, who's eighth and 10th right now. I mean, I really
Yeah.
don't get what's happening.
It's pretty messed up. I mean, I think that's what sometimes when you don't know the value of some things which you have until you lose them. So that's what's
You lose
happening.
until you, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
That's
for
I think
Manchester United fans who lost the director of football.
yeah, true.
Who, yeah, not from the world, no, don't get me wrong, but from the
Yeah,
position.
true.
Yeah,
Moving on to
but
something which
yes.
is kind of not that important. It's just a small
Not
champion. United fans.
that important. Who's gonna watch Champions League? It's
Oh man.
no need.
Okay, jokes aside, the other four teams. First things, Anmol. One of the fixtures is Real Chelsea, which I think will be a very tight, cagey game. Not many
Hmm.
goals, compact defenses,
Yeah,
two
yeah.
brilliant
I have
midfields.
not seen this much from Zidane, but in this year I've seen it a lot. Before that, the 3 years when he won the
Yeah,
Champions
yeah,
League
yeah.
and La Liga, etc. They
Goal
played a
scoring.
very attacking football,
Yeah, they
and
leaked
now I'm
goals
seeing
and
a
they scored
very
goals. Yeah,
exactly now I'm seeing a very low block,
yeah. Now,
football.
pretty much it's because
And Chelsea anyway play a 3-4-3, so they sit back.
yeah,
They keep it so airtight that you can't get the ball through the defenders.
yeah.
And
So
my God, Kante, that genius.
oh, bro, I think he completely not single-handedly, I can say, but he was brilliant in both the legs against Atleti. I think no, first
Hmm.
leg I think he didn't play, but the second leg I saw the second leg. It was phenomenal by N'Golo Kante, and
Hmm.
almost all their key stars are stepping up. Mount's having a brilliant season. Kante's been good. Even Chilwell's
Yeah,
doing well.
but that's
Mondi
the
is
thing,
doing
right?
well.
Their big signings, their main signings are not stepping up.
Yeah,
Be
that's
it
the
Hakim Ziyech, Kai Havertz, Timo
yeah.
Werner. They still have to get
They're
up. I
still
mean, Havertz,
relying.
I would get it. He's still like what 2021.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would still get it. He needs his time, to adapt in Premier League.
yeah,
But Timo Werner and Ziyech, we expected something much
yeah.
better.
Probably Werner's still doing fine. He's missing chances, but he's converting. But I think
I
Ziyech
heard
has been.
is the most assist.
Yeah, he has the most goal countries in Chelsea Football Club this
In
season. So I
Chelsea
think
Football Club. Yeah.
he's been fine. I think Ziyech has been kind of off the radar. Havertz as well. But overall, I think
Mhm.
it's going to be the battle of two brilliant midfields. I think Cruz, Casemiro, Modric is probably the best
Uh,
three of this decade.
that is the best in the decade, no
Yeah,
doubt.
without a doubt. They have won Champions League, La Ligas consistently, ageless warriors.
Every cup
I
possible.
think Modric is
Yeah.
35 and he still balls every game. It's just phenomenal. And same goes with
True, true.
Chelsea. They have Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic, Mount. Out of which Mount and Kante are probably going to start, and one of Kovacic, Jorginho, all have been playing really well. So it's going
Hmm.
to be a tight game. And whereas the other game, which is City versus PSG,
Paris,
what do you like? Oh, there
PSG.
are two good names for the game. One is the Oil Clasico, and two is the Abu Dhabi. Which one do you prefer?
I only heard about the Oil Clasico, but I think the Abu Dhabi is is a
Yeah,
better competition. It sounds very royal.
yeah.
So
I
yeah,
think
I'd say
that's going to
Abu
be.
Dhabi.
I think that's going to be a high-scoring game. Both brilliant attacking-minded teams, and with
Yes, we have to see which team shakes the roots of
yeah,
the other team. Get the shake.
seriously, yeah, shakes. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
Mbappe, Neymar, probably the two one of I mean two of the best, if not the best players. Along
Mhm.
with your Ronaldo's, Messi's, and Kevin De Bruyne, are easily the best midfielder in the world.
I
So
mean, talking about forwards, yeah, those two are there amongst
yeah,
Ronaldo and Messi.
yeah.
And
So
Mbappe, what he's achieved in his career at such a young age, I
insane, man.
mean,
Insane.
this man's got 10
I
Ballon
mean,
d'Ors written to
I
his
think
name
I think
in
people
the
can
next
talk about
15 years.
Erling Haaland versus Mbappe, but for me, Mbappe is clear right now. I think there's
He's proved himself a lot of times.
yeah, Mbappe is
He's been in PSG what, for 2.5, 3 years, and he's
yeah.
always proved himself.
Even in France,
So yeah,
he's
yep,
been top
exactly.
notch. I think personally, I don't know, man. City PSG is too tough to predict. They're two powerhouses.
If you
Uh,
look at the manager based Mauricio Pochettino versus Pep Guardiola, I would say Pep Guardiola. I put my money on Pep Guardiola, but last time when
when
Mauricio
you met,
Pochettino was the manager for Manchester
yeah,
City,
they knocked
he
City out.
managed exactly. He managed to throw Pep Guardiola out of the
Yeah,
competition. And considering this time, he's got much better squad than
yeah,
what he had in Tottenham Hotspur.
yeah.
I think Pochettino can make wonders happen.
I
And
really think,
Pep's team right now has just taken Premier League by storm. Where were they?
yeah,
They were nowhere near in what game week 15, 17.
yeah. They were
They were
probably
nowhere
sixth,
near.
fifth, sixth.
Yeah, and then I don't know what magic he did with his defense,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
got him. In what 17, sorry, in what 10, 12 game week they've considered only 1 or 2 goals. It's
Phenomenal.
absolutely amazing.
Diaz Stones, phenomenal. Diaz especially, too good.
So yeah, tell me,
Um,
Atharva, PSG or Man
I
City?
think PSG. I think they will edge it.
Why?
I think it's just because of the class they have up front. I don't. I mean, Neymar and Mbappe. I
No, but
just
coming back to defense of Man City, it's pretty solid. John
again
Stones and
yes.
Ruben Dias have been absolutely amazing.
I
And on
think.
the right side, João Cancelo, oh my God,
I mean,
amazing.
I think factors like will Marquinhos be back? He missed the second leg against I think Bayern. He is a very key player. He's their leader. He's their captain. Marquinhos. I mean, I think defensively City are clear.
Hmm.
Going forward, I think too much quality PSG, Di Maria, Kylian Mbappe,
Yes,
Neymar,
yes,
and midfield. I think both midfields are pretty good. Paredes,
very, very,
Marco
very good.
Verratti, Gay, Idrissa Gay. It's
And
pretty balanced.
under Man City, they have Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan,
Gundogan,
will play there
Rodri's
sometimes.
having a phenomenal
Rodri,
season.
phenomenal season.
So
Yes, yes.
I think PSG will nick it. I'm not sure. I feel. What about you?
Hmm. Being a Manchester United supporter, my heart will always, tend towards the team that's
Against
rivaling.
them.
I
Yeah.
mean, that is the rivals of Man City. So yes, I would say definitely PSG. I want
Yes.
PSG to win, and with Pochettino and his tactics and a better squad, yes,
Yeah.
PSG to win. And Real
And
Chelsea, what do you think?
I don't know, man. I don't know about this. The thing with Real is they are, at least for goal scoring, they're heavily dependent on Karim Benzema. Barring the last
Yeah,
try
oh,
where
he is
Vinicius and
being.
Asensio scored, they have been pretty average the entire season. A lot
Mhm.
depends on what Karim. I mean, if they cut off Karim Benzema, they are playing. They play three centre backs. They are going to be up against one single number nine against three centre backs. So if they can cut
Yeah,
out
but
Karim Benzema,
that's
that's
also because they don't have a. Chelsea, yes,
Chelsea.
yes,
Yeah,
sorry,
Chelsea.
continue.
So they're going to be
Mhm.
up. They're going to have three centre backs against Karim Benzema. If they can maybe keep Karim Benzema quiet, I don't see how Real are going to score goals against Chelsea. But again, on the counter side, Real, what they have done with the injuries they have had, 53 injuries against Liverpool. When they played, they didn't have their entire back line except Ferland Mendy. They didn't have Ramos, Varane, Carvajal,
Mhm. Mhm.
and even lost Lucas Vazquez. That's four defenders. They literally played Fede
Gone.
Valverde as right back. And
I mean,
again, he did a good
Odriozola
job.
will be just looking
Yeah,
for a move, I believe.
yeah.
He's just put me back into the academy of Real Madrid.
I mean, he's. I
I'll
think
play
what.
there.
I think even if Fede gets injured, he'll probably stick what maybe. I don't know
Casemiro
who.
that side.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding. He'll
Militao
play
might play right
Casemiro
back
that
and he'll play Casemiro as center backs.
center back.
I
Oh
mean, it is
God.
pretty
Oh
weird,
God.
but I think Chelsea have a chance here. I really feel because I think if you keep Benzema quiet, it's ties sealed. Is what I feel.
Hmm.
I think Vinicius and Asensio was a one. What do you call one time? It happens sometimes, and they scored.
One time unders.
Yeah, even Hazard. We're forgetting Hazard. Yeah, he's probably be
Um,
back. I think a fit and
hopefully,
firing Eden Hazard is
it's a very
unbelievable.
lethal weapon for Real
Yeah,
Madrid.
probably
That's something
homecoming
they'll be
to
looking forward to.
Stamford Bridge
But
as
what
well.
is the
His home.
situation out there with Hazard? Will he be back or?
He'll be back. He'll definitely be back. He'll probably be back for the game against I don't know who are they playing. Getafe. I'm not sure. They're playing some. I think Getafe in the weekend La Liga. I think he's back for that, but he has to preserve fitness for around 2 more weeks. 27th I think is the first leg. So we don't know if he again gets injured. I seriously feel Chelsea have a chance here just because they're too dependent on Karim Benzema. I think Chelsea's defense is good enough to keep him quiet, and if he's kept quiet, I don't see Real Madrid scoring goals.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Uh, I don't see Real Madrid scoring goals against if Benzema's kept quiet. I don't see. I think Chelsea have
And
enough in their defense to keep Real quiet.
Thomas Tuchel is a coach who took one of his teams
PSG,
to the finals last year.
PSG,
PSG to the finals last year, so he knows he's not a very inexperienced player.
yeah,
He, I mean, inexperienced manager. He's a very experienced manager, so he knows
yeah,
that Benzema is the real threat. Keep him calm, and you have got the game 60-70% done.
definitely. So what do you predict? I'm not kidding. I want Real to win with all my heart. I want Real Madrid to win, but I don't know. I
Real
feel
Madrid
Chelsea.
to win.
I feel Chelsea is gonna
I
nick it.
feel Real Madrid.
I feel Real
Gonna
Madrid.
go with Real
I
Madrid.
feel Chelsea is gonna nick it. Maybe like by a one goal aggregate. Maybe like 1-0 in one leg and nil all in the other leg. Something like that. Very cagey
You
encounter.
are telling it won't be a very high
No, it won't.
scoring.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah,
not going to
yes.
happen.
This I'm going low block and Tuchel having a three holding,
Yeah.
three center backs. So yeah,
The thing is, before Real had the guys like Ronaldo, who can you can outscore any team if you have Ronaldo, prime Gareth Bale and Karim Benzema in their prime. You can outscore any team. They might score two. You have confidence you'll score like four. Um, but I think now with the likes of Vinicius and Asensio, they play more of the work rate game. Like how pretty much United do. Wingers tracking back a lot, playing on the counter. Against, if you saw the El Clasico as well, Real pretty much played on the counter the entire game, right? So
yep.
yeah, that's what I feel. I think it'll be a cagey game. I think Chelsea will nick it. I feel Chelsea's going to go to the final according to me. Don't want it, but that's what I feel.
Might happen. Exactly.
So yeah, pretty much that. So you predict Real to win.
Yes, Real and PSG to go through. The English clubs to come back home.
If we win today, maybe if we might.
not, not. Just talking about Champions League. This Champions League English teams will come back. That's what I think.
Please mention that.
Oh
Arsenal
God.
United might pack their bags today itself.
And
Yeah.
more told, let's go back home, Macha, that's all.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think that's
yeah.
about it. These are our
Mhm.
predictions. Drop in your predictions in the
Yes.
comment sections. Uh, Hopefully, now I think we're going
Well,
to be pretty consistent with our content. Lots of football coming up, lots of games, lots of excitement. Even Premier League
yes,
battle is
we'll
heating
make
up.
one more video about can Man City bottle it?
No,
Can
no, no.
can West Ham make it through the top
Top
four?
four.
Will Leicester bottle it again like last time?
Yeah,
We'll make another video about it. We'll give our opinions, and we'd love to hear your opinions as well. So please do drop your comments down in the comment section.
yeah, and please, guys, we're starting after a long time. Give us a support. Please subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Also, press the bell icon for all the notifications for every video we post. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone.
Cheers.